Hey guys, it's your boy Michael with the H&M Reloaded channel, and today we're going to show you a little trick. A lot of people don't realize this with your oil furnace or your heating furnace, the gas furnace. There is temporary lockout mode and there's permanent lockout mode. People don't realize that. There's a different procedure to get out of it for each one. I'm going to go over it right now. Let's do it, guys. Okay, you should have a switch somewhere. There you go. It says emergency switch. On, off. You would turn it off. And obviously you heard the unit just shut off. Now let's go back to the unit. We are going to pretend that this is a non-working unit right now and that there's a problem. Okay, this unit is a Honeywell Beckett R7184B as in Bravo. That's the serial number, okay? Now, let's pretend that this is having an issue. My furnace is having an issue. When you come downstairs and you see your light right here flashing on and off, green, okay, on and off. Every second, it's on and off, on and off, on and off. That means that your unit has detected an issue with the whole system and something is wrong, okay? Now, in order to get out of that temporary lockout mode, usually when you go into lockout mode for the very first time, like I said, you push this for 2 to 3 seconds, hold it in, let go. That will usually bypass the system and your furnace will start to work again. However, like I said, in a couple of days, you will probably be experiencing the same problem again, and this will detect that there's an issue and go into lockout mode again, okay? Usually you have 3 or 4 chances to push and hold this for 2 to 3 seconds. That's why it's called temporary lockout mode, okay? Then, after you achieve your 2 to 3 times that you use this, it's going to go into permanent lockout, where when you push and hold it for 2 to 3 seconds, nothing's going to happen. It's going to be totally off, totally. And it won't come back on until you get a service guy here, or unless you go on YouTube and do it yourself, which is why I'm doing this, to save you guys money, okay? My unit was broken last week, like I said. This light was blinking on and off green, on and off, on and off, on and off, which indicated that there is an issue with the furnace. And this would not go back on until that issue was rectified. I was told that this is not going to last too much longer, you know, because, I mean, even if you notice, look at this thing. This thing just pops right up. Look at this. Look at this. This thing just, it was being, see, the electrode is underneath this. But this unit is being held on by aluminum tape, guys. Look at this. It's being actually held on by aluminum tape. Look at that. See how this just pops up in the, look at it. The hinge is broke under there. See it? It's just a mess, this thing. Yeah, see, this is supposed to be, there's supposed to be screws in there, but the hinge is broke, like I said, and this was held in, like I said, by tape. See how the tape is trying to hold it in? I got to use more of that because when this is on, this starts shifting everywhere. Not a safe environment. So what I did was, I obviously, since I am a YouTuber, as we all know, I went on YouTube trying to figure out things. And if you check out the video right in this upper left-hand corner up there, you're going to see exactly what we went through and how we cleaned the electrode that's under there. And all was good after that, guys. Okay, so the electrode was absolutely in horrible condition, as you will see in that video. This is for permanent lockout mode only on just about any furnace, not just this kind of model, any furnace with the reset button. You push and hold. Do not let go. Hold for about 45 seconds to a minute without taking your finger off the button. Then right above, you'll see that green light light up and go off, okay? So this light will go on and off. That means you are out of permanent lockout mode and you can try to reset it again, try to reset the system. But guys, the problem is usually when you are in lockout mode, there's a problem with your unit and you have to rectify that problem before your furnace will work again properly. I mean, very seldom, like usually when you first experience a problem, you might be able to reset your unit just by pushing it for 2 to 3 seconds, let go, and the lockout mode will disappear, okay? But like I said, that's for like minor problems, like if you have, you know, I mean, if you have to bleed your system of air, usually you'll be able to reset your system for a very short period of time. Then it'll go back into lockout mode, as I stated many times already. After you get out of lockout mode, that's what happens. Your unit will click right back on. Keep an eye on this over here, okay? Okay. See it? Green light's on, see it? The green light came on, see it? That's when you know your unit is working efficiently and working properly. All right, guys, as you notice right here, you see how this one piece right here is being held on by basically tape. Look at this, there's tape. And I think somebody may have put, I don't know, it's like some sticky crap, because if you notice, there's no holes. I mean, there's holes in the lid right here. If you notice, you see the holes? But underneath, there's nothing really going on, you know? So it's nothing really, I don't think you could, yeah, there's no way to actually, what I'm gonna do is, okay, I am gonna use some, this is just temporary, even though this is permanent. This is ultra red gasket maker, high temperature, Permatex. And I'm also gonna use some aluminum tape foil, rated for the furnace, okay? But what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna put the gasket maker all around the whole edges of it. I'm just gonna put some in each corner, you know, just to kind of, you know, give it a little stability so it won't go anywhere, because when this unit's on, this starts sliding and that's not good. Okay, so yeah, I just want to, what you want to do usually, okay, we're going to take this off really quick. Okay, see that? I just want to, I'm going to try to clean the mating surface really quick. Okay, because you do want, okay, I'm going to try to clean the mating surface a little bit. I don't want this getting inside there actually, yeah, see? Yeah, I don't want to break anything or hurt anything. Whenever you're working on your unit, guys, shut the unit off, okay? Always shut the unit off, always. Okay, see how I try to clean up the edges a little more? You know, this is not going to be perfect. Guys, keep in mind, we need a new unit, okay? We were told we need a new unit. So I'm just doing this so the electrode, see the electrode is inside there, okay? I want that to be protected. And I don't want nothing going down there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the lid, I don't want this lid to fall off and, you know, get screwed up. I don't want that. Okay? So yeah, I'm only gonna put a little bit of this stuff on. Because guys, grant you, it's not super hot, this up here. I'm just putting it on just in case, okay? Okay. That's it. I don't want to put too much on this. I really don't. Okay, a little bit over here. Just put a little bit on. Don't want too much. Okay, that's it. Basically, I'm going to be tack welding this on. Okay. So like I said, I don't want too much on there because this stuff is almost impossible to get off. See? Now, if you notice, see what I did? See how I put it on there? That's all. I just put a little bit on the corner. You know, then a little bit there, you know, that's it. This is just to keep it on. You know, I don't want too much on there. And the proper thing is you're supposed to wait a little while for this, you know, blah, 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 one of those deals. Okay, and yeah, you can give it a little, you know, you can help it out a little bit if you want, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, let me just, okay, now what we're gonna do is, we're right there, okay. Now I'm gonna put the lid back on. See how the lid? Make sure you don't kink as you're putting this on. Make sure not to kink the wires, guys. You kink the wire, you're as good as screwed. Okay, make sure everything's good. Okay, Okay, now make sure it's on there evenly, okay? See how it's in there? On there evenly, see? Okay, let me see. Okay, we're just gonna cut to size that we want. And obviously, these pieces of aluminum foil tape, it's a sticky side. You gotta actually peel off the one side. I don't have any fingernails, so there you go, see? See how it is, like that? Okay, now what I'm gonna do is, okay, boom. And just wanna, okay. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay, see? Okay, so there, boom. Okay, now, this is probably the best I'm going to get it for right now, you know. Guys, it's not in any way perfect. I just wanted to see how I put it in. Here, here, around the edge. And it's just hard to get in there because it's too close to the side here, you know. It's too close to the side in there. I mean, I probably could if I really wanted to, but yeah, you know. Yeah, and there it is. See, it's in there. It's probably the best I'm going to get it right now, so yeah. And this is just so this lid, that lid will not come off with the vibration when the unit's on, you know. You don't need that. That would be bad. You know, that would be really bad. And obviously what I'm going to do is, I mean, guys, when you do stuff like this, always do it at your own risk. You know, I'm just trying to show you that it could be done. You know, it could be done. I'm not telling you to copy off what I do because I may not be doing it the right way. I may be doing it the right way. But I watch a lot of videos online and most people, they do it this way. All right. Now, okay, you're going to see this green light come on, especially after it's in lockout mode, either temporary or permanent lockout mode. When you get out of lockout mode, this light should turn green when the unit comes on. There it is, just came on, see it? Light is green. Green, 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 see it? Just to recap, if you're in temporary lockout, if this light is blinking green, that means you have an issue with your furnace and it needs to be fixed before your furnace will work properly. You push, hold it for 2 to 3 seconds, let your finger off. That should reset your oil furnace, and I'd say 6 out of 10 times, it'll make your unit work again for a very short period of time, okay? Because obviously the lockout mode came on for a reason, because it sensed the problem, okay? But shortly after, your unit's gonna go back into lockout mode. I mean, all kinds of stuff happens, guys. You know, you just never know what the problem is. You gotta go, but do the easier things first, like bleeding the line of air, cleaning the electrode, cleaning the filter, make sure you have oil in the unit, or that will actually put you in lockout mode also if you have no oil in there. Guys, I hope I've helped you guys out today, right? I'm trying to save you money on this channel. That's exactly what we do. We're trying to get you out of lockout mode, showing you how to do it, what you need to do, but you gotta get the unit fixed. If you're in lockout mode, you gotta fix an issue before it'll go back on, okay? That's basically what it boils down to. But yeah, guys, shake your neighbor's hand as always. The fighting in this world has gotta stop. We don't need it. Let's get along. The holiday season's coming up. Whatever you celebrate, I wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, and everything else in between. Guys, we love you from the bottom of my heart. At the H&M Reloaded channel, I'm your boy Michael. Click the bell icon, then click all so you never miss an upcoming post or video of ours. Guys, we love you guys. Peace.